Oh my gosh, we're back with it. Bring it on down with the intro. Hello, YouTube fans and friends, and welcome to another installment of one of my favorite games. This would be Grand Tactician, the Civil War, 1861 to 1865. New DLC. I don't really think we'll be getting to that, but here we are. We're going to continue the campaign on the Union side. Alternate history playing out before us. The Union not doing quite so hot. If you like the videos, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. That really helps grow the channel. And please hit that notification bell to find out when I post the next vid. Let's get into it. We're going to load up this campaign, see where we are. And here is the latest. We're going to take a look around the map to start things off. Here in the east, force composition, and you can see it's winter time. It's cold, there's a chill to the air. We have this U.S. regular infantry division that popped up. We were pleased to find that General Gibbon and these men were going to be assisting us here in the east and comprising kind of like an elite division for us. You see their morale and their eagerness, their readiness looks pretty good. Supplies are all set. I like their readiness score here. Ready fully in 14 days, as it says right here. We also have the recovering Army of North Virginia. That's all the way in Cleveland. I do have some plans for them in the coming spring and campaign season. We may step off before then. Let's check, see, about 24,000 men, 24,600 or so, out of a total 32,000 that we should collect. Readiness is getting better. They're back in the green. They should be fully ready in about a month. And then down here, this is the Army of Kentucky under McClellan with about, 13,000 men or so. 14 guns. That's not that many. They're not linked to a supply depot right now, which is a little concerning. Intelligence, very good. Condition, good. Do have a plan for them as well. Kind of a part of a three-part pincer. And then over here we have a newly formed Army of the Mississippi. This is the one we'll plan to put together anyway for driving down the big river. Just about 10,000 men in this army with 18 guns. Readiness is going to take a long time. It's going to take half a year or more for this army to be ready. We're going to keep adding to it. Glory, hallelujah, mine eyes have seen the glory. The Battle Hymn of the Republic. Music and patriotic songs have long been important for the American, and during the American Civil War, both sides have their own songs to raise spirits. On this day, a most rousing song called the Battle Hymn of the Republic is published, and I think it'll have an effect on the troops. At least I would hope so anyway. There you have the Battle Hymn of the Republic, part of our legacy in the Union now. I wanted to move on to some of the things that I've been developing project-wise here. Cast artillery is one of them. Financing the weapon industry to mass-produce simple cast artillery weapons that do not require sophisticated metallurgy or machinery. Cast bronze weapons that can be produced. The M1857 12-pounder Napoleon, as well as others. The Italian carbine. I've worked on implementing that, the Hall's carbines, as well as the Springfield Armory ramp up in rifle production. Okay, here is where we start to talk about what I hope I can get done. With this Army of North Virginia, we're going to march down back toward this area here, secure a crossing along the river, and then we're going to try to go ahead and march back into and toward Pittsburgh after taking this crossing as well. And it's not going to be easy. There is a Confederate army in the area. Pittsburgh's the main goal. And from there, we could probably get down from Pittsburgh to Wheeling, and then perhaps we can actually get the Army, or some part of it, to take control of this rail line here in Grafton, Virginia, by the time we get to next winter. That's our kind of cautiously optimistic goal, because we know there's forces in our way. Over here, I want to combine the Army of Northeast Virginia. Our biggest army, now 56,000 men. Here you can see we're adding more artillery to it. We have a lot of divisions. We have 7 infantry divisions, 1 cavalry division. And the plan is really pretty simple. I want to join up with the U.S. regular infantry down the road. That'll get us about 65,000, 70,000 men. Hopefully take Frederick with a wing of the army, perhaps. And then on to Harper's Ferry. You know, that's kind of question mark. Who knows? But a big part of what I want to do is push into northern Virginia. If we could take all of this area here and secure it, that would be ideal. We'll have to worry about the Army of the Northwest. We've been fighting it before. Our latest information from maybe a week ago, the Hampton Division, it's been a bother. Still roughly the same size, but the Army of Northern Virginia, this is the one we'll fight out of Cleveland. Maybe we can really put pressure up this way, because this is a weak force right here. And the Rebs, they've got another group, the Army of Tennessee. Old info here. This has probably gotten bigger. They're not advancing, though. About 3,900 strong, just a few guns, according to that old info, with the Army of the Kentucky opposite it. Made up of mostly cavalry, too, as a reminder. We do have some horse artillery batteries. We've added some infantry in support. We're trying kind of a new thing and see how this works. This is where we added the Hall Rifles to our 3rd Infantry Brigade in the Army of Kentucky. And the idea here really is going to be cross the river, come down, take the Louisville area, Frankfort, and then cross the river there, west to Louisville, secure this entire bluegrass area of Kentucky. Oh, His Excellency the President, according to our intelligence sources and analysis, the Confederate government is currently discussing the following policies. Conscription Act 1. They've completed the following projects: cavalry carbines, administration reform. The Confederate relations to Great Britain, currently at 33%. That's a change of minus 2.5. Nice. The relations to France, who cares? Estimated 0 men have been recruited in 0 brigades. That's important. The morale of the Confederate Army is currently at 91%. Our intelligence indicates the enemy is carrying out offensive operations. Certainly were before. The current rating of our nation, BBB+. That is good. Our debt increased by $75 million. I'm doing a lot of that. Currently, our liabilities amount to $439 million. The current economic cycle is recovery. The wealth of the population below average, increasing compared to the previous month. Our tax revenues increased by $14 million. Last month, 0 buildings were constructed. Dang. Total export volume last month was $256 million, and it's up. Corporate production, you saw there. Looking pretty good economically. Fair, anyway. A little bit better position. And then we move out here to the far west in Missouri, where we have this army, the Western Army for the Confederates, numbering just over 5,000 men with about 25 guns. Maybe a dangerous force out here for the Army of the West to contend with at about 4,300 men and 7 guns. They're outgunned. Here we have the note about some of the economic alarms still. We're kind of dealing with infrastructure points that aren't operating as efficiently as they could. We do want to add a perk to the Army of Kentucky here. Balloon core? No. Pontoon train would be interesting. We got rivers in our way, so engineers wouldn't be bad. Pontoons. I think pontoon bridges are used to quickly cross rivers with all the equipment the Army carries. Huh. We won't make a decision on that yet. Check out the strategic situation. The economy for the Confederates is fairly strong, it looks like here. Ours is good, but we are evenly matched with them. That's interesting, considering the changes that were placed at the beginning of the game. Intervention still. I would say, you know, this whole thing is, of course, still in the balance. We've got them out. They've got us outmanned, though. Men fielded, they've got a lot more. You know, I think it's time that we go ahead and add to some of our naval forces. And you look at the resources you have to use with all this stuff, this second-rate steamer. Yeah, we could get several of those. How many can you get? Yeah, we'd probably get just a few. And those will go into harbor. We've got several, as you can see. We need to add to our blockade fleet. That's why we're doing this over here. Back to this whole situation with the economy alarms. The deal with this is we have recruited so many men, there are no workforces left. What could we do here? Let's build, I think, a market, it said. Yeah, it would help get us what we need. Because it moves the goods faster. So let's get one down here around New York. I mean, obviously. Right? Another one up here near Boston would probably be good. What are these? Mills, plantation, I saw a foundry. Let's do this. Salt works, yeah, right here. Having more of that would be good, especially in a production center, in an infrastructure center like Boston, but we want to make sure we get another market in right there. Dink-a-dink. Right there. Good. And then we'll do another one up the railroad a little ways. And another major intersection for infrastructure in Portland, Maine. Set her on there. Come on. I want a market, and I want it right there. Thank you. Oh, the Army of the West out in the cold here. February 1862. We do have depots connected, thankfully. A little over 4,000 men. I hear marching. Oh, we can add a perk here. Expert scouts would be good. And pick cavalry. Let's do that. I hear, oh. I don't know what that was. Okay. Conscription introduced in the Confederacy. They're going to try to ramp up their manpower even more. All contracts extended to 3 years. Wow. Desertion increases in the CS armies. We just need to beat them on the battlefield and beat them good. Maybe that'll just break them. Conscripts just don't stand on the line for as long, you know. Conscripts For those who are watching and may not already be aware, conscription, the draft, same thing, same. I would read through some of the history on the right. Font's pretty small. Conscription is also, meant to encourage volunteering by allowing the volunteers to elect their own officers. One can only... See, I have a hard time reading that. But there you have it. Conscription in the CSA. Oh my gosh. Oh no, they stole a march on me down here. Oh, god damn it. Okay. And they got a little bit of Delaware. They're going to come down here, it looks like, with a pretty good-sized army. The Army of the Northwest, which I'm familiar with, fighting up in the Shenandoah Valley. They're going to put Fortress Monroe under siege here. We need to get some ships over. Maybe we'll help them. Maybe we'll just extend the siege. We got to buy time. Yeah, sure enough. Battle of Fort Monroe. And look, the arrow to the left of the colors in the bottom of the screen there. What do we have here? Jackson's Brigade. They've got 47 cannon to our, 13 or so. And yeah, there you have the... So they'll win in a matter of time. We'd have to get down there and break the siege. And then they have Limelight to help with the siege. They'd planned on doing that. Clever AI. Oh, hey! Was that what that marching sound was earlier? Was that my... I don't know. I heard marching. This must have been it. Western Army. Over 5,000 Confederate troops. Looks like mostly infantry. Hooker better be ready. Things could get a little weird over here in Missouri. Come on, man. All right. They're coming. They're coming. We'll meet them. I want to add some reinforcements, though. I think we'll probably fight a battle, but we're going to need more men. Yeah, let's get him another artillery battery. That'll be good. Doesn't need to be too big. Oh, crap. I don't think I can build it. Damn. I don't have the cannons I need. Okay. I could do a regular infantry battery. That was horse artillery before. Here we go. Switch a uniform around. I like it. He's got very good. Do it. Bank. So there you got a little new artillery for Hooker. And let's order up. He's got, a cavalry army sort of right now. So we'll do a little infantry for him. Change up the uniform just a tad. Ooh, gray tops. That could be interesting. Let's do it. No? Blue pants. I think I kind of like that. Okay. One more. Ooh. I just... get picky with this stuff. There, yeah, let's do that. Overly creative, right? Okay. We'll have the artillery, one more brigade of infantry that'll come in for Hooker's army. But here we go. Looks like we'll be fighting. I put these guys Probably want to put them under a guard order, I think. All right, it's time. We did this thing where we like didn't actually fight, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to assault them. I suppose we'll do that. I don't like our chances, but screw them. We'll get it on the next one, I guess. I'm Bank 60s.